Hello friends, in this lecture, let us understand the automation screen and see what are the useful functionalities available over there. So let me go back to my Jira and over here now I am into my Jira workspace. So as you know, now the new terminology is space and it is no longer a project. So I am over here in my sample Scrum board. So this is my board and from here the lightning icon I can go back to my automations. So over here now you can see spaces. This is my project name or space name, space settings, and I am at automation over here. So let us try to understand this screen a bit more. So on the left hand side I have the menu over here, multiple menu items are there, and in that one is the automation. So in the automation I can see the rules. So I can create rules over here. I can create a rule, create from scratch, or use a template. And since this is within my space, so I can create rules which are within this space. I can also go to global administration and create global rules. Now over here all my rules will come. I can create the scope. I can filter it by the scope. Owned by, I can say which all are the rules owned by me. What are the actions? Based on the action also I can filter it. And trigger, basically trigger is like we are adding a comment. So trigger is what happens when an event is triggered. So based on that also I can filter it out. And then there are some labels. I can add a label. So usually it is quite useful to add labels because then you can categorize your rules based on the labels also. So let me add a very simple label to it. Add comment. Create add comment. So it has created a new label called add comment. So that's it. I can update it by label add comments. So now it is filtering it based on this label. I can clear the selection and then it will show me all the rules over here. So that is how my rule screen looks like. I can go to an audit log. Now what is this audit log? Sometimes your rule works, sometimes it does not work. So this is an audit log, a very useful screen when you have to debug your rules. So you can go over here and see what all changes has happened to any of my rule. So this is the date and time, this is the audit log ID, and this is the rule. So, and this is the status of that it is executed for 1.06 second, it is success, no action performed, it is a config change. If I click on this small arrow, then it will show me what all was edited. Automation rule was edited, automation rule was enabled. I can go over here and over here it says no action performed. So field value was changed, work item, field condition. So now since I deleted all those rules, it is not coming, but I think the message is clear that on audit log, I can see all the audit or anything that has happened related to my rule. So over here we have different filters. I can do it by audit ID, action trigger, advanced also. I can reset the filters also. So under the templates, now you know Jira provides lot of templates so that you can use predefined rules. So over here I have different templates. Rovo AI agent templates is there. And then I have for Loom, for strategy, manage completed task. So let's say I have completed task. I want to organize the task. So all these issue transition. So all these are pre-filled templates. So I can do for developers also that when a commit is made, then move work item to in progress. So let us try to understand this rule. So when commit created, rule is run when a commit is created. So this is the trigger and then this is the action, right? So that is how our templates can be used to create rules which are already predefined. And then there is a screen called usage wherein I can see which all rule has been used for how long. So I can enable or disable the rule from here also. So I can disable it. I can go back to my rule and I can disable it from here. So the rule will get disabled Now this rule will not get triggered. So I can enable it. So this is a bit of the screen, and then I have this create with Rovo. Since Rovo is Atlassian AI, they are promoting it. So I can create a rule through the Rovo also. So it comes and takes me to the template screen only. And over here I can, as you have already seen, I can type a text and then Rovo can build a rule for us. So at a high level, this is how this screen works. And over here, view performance insight, I can go over here, and then a graphical representation of my rules are shown over here. I can say show it based on an R. So these are the representation it is showing, and below it I have the data in a tabular format. So quite helpful. This screen is quite helpful. I can see the usage, I can see use the templates, I can see the audits also on this. So remember, whenever you have to do a debugging on a rule, you go to audit log. Whenever you have to do some thing related to performance and usage, you go to usage screen. Sometimes because of your rules, Jira start performing slow. So then you go to your automation, this screen, and over here you can see that which rule is taking how much of time. Thank you guys. That is how you can use various screen options on the automation. Thank you.